Hello and welcome to AlcoholAnthologies on St George's Day. Today we have a range of drinks from the St George's Distillery, which I visited in late 2013. We have St Peter's Whisky Beer, which is a beer infused with Chapter 9 St George's Whisky.
We have Pedro Ximénez, which is a cherry cask whisky, which does look very nice. And we also have St George's Whisky, which is a rare single malt. It's Chapter 6, I believe. Yeah, so that's going to be very tasty for us to try later on. Now, which one should we start off first with?
Shall we start with the St Peter's?
That sounds fantastic.
Well, we've got St Peter's. I'll try first. Wow, first impression, very smooth.
Oh, it smells nice.
You taste the whiskey as it goes down as well.
It's a proper. It's gonna be like a proper whiskey because Chapter 9. Chapter 9's quite strong.
It's heavily peated as well. Chapter 9.
So that's gonna be working well, obviously, with the beer itself. Try it. It does smell very nice.
You can taste the smokiness from it as well.
Oh, that's really, really nice. I can't think of anything that it tastes like. There's like nothing that comes to mind that you go, oh, it's automatic like this. It's really unique. That's very special. I don't know. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not going to say no, am I? It's really deep and rich, which could put some people off. It's a strong drink, very potent. The smell is very strong. I really like the smell. It's unlike anything I think I can put my mind to. You can taste the whiskey, and it's like a really rich, strong beer. Fantastic character.
Yeah, definitely.
That is this very British drink. That is a fantastic drink. Yeah, guys, and next drink we've got is a Pedro Ximénez, which is a sherry infused whiskey, and you're saying it has a really interesting history.
Yes, it does. St George's wanted sherry cask barrels. Even the only way to get them was by ordering barrels themselves. So what they did was they went to Pedro Ximénez, a sherry manufacturer, even asked them, "Can we have some of your second-hand barrels?" They said no. They then decided to buy barrels of sherry from them and infuse their whiskey with it.
Oh, it sounds fantastic. Can we open it now, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Okay, should we just get down to the tasting?
Yeah, certainly. Cheers.
Cheers. Very sweet smelling, isn't it?
Oh, it's got. You can tell the richness of obviously the sherry. I'm a big sherry drinker myself, but hopefully the whiskey will come to that.
You still get the smokiness from the whiskey as well.
Yeah. Well. Oh, that's nice. When you sorry.
The one thing it reminds me of is mince pies. Really strong mince pie, isn't it?
What I got from when you first drink, that's it. Because I thought I wasn't gonna like it at the start. It has a really sharp taste. Oh, I can see what you mean by mince pie.
Yeah.
It's really sharp taste with the sherry, and I'm like, I was about to go. I don't really like, and then it just cuts off completely.
Yeah.
And just leaves. Because usually when you have like a sweet taste, it either just like keeps going, but this sharp, massive sharp sweet taste, and then just disappears and leaves us a smooth, amazing finish.
Yeah.
So I was a little scared at the start when I tapped that little sip. It was just like sharpness, which is obviously, and then the whiskey just dulls off the rest of it. So the sherry just kicked it big sharp. Oh, let's try it again. It might have been like a mistake here. Gotta drink more.
You can still taste the whiskey though. The sherry does not overpower it at all.
Does not. But the sharpness
yeah, you still get the sharpness of the sweetness from it, but you still get the smoky flavours from the whiskey.
I think that, ironically, might be my favourite Christmas drink. Because that, just thinking about that now, hot, cold day, that warm, that's fantastic.
One thing which they suggest when having this is to have it poured over ice cream. vanilla ice cream.
That sounds like heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to get some ice cream. That is literally, I can't rate that highly enough.
Mm-hmm.
That is fantastic.
Yeah. Neither can I. To me, sherry cask whiskies are phenomenal. This one even better. And I do have some footage, which is going to be after this, about the tour which I went on through the distillery. Here it is now. And welcome back. Okay, now we've got the Chapter 6 English whiskey. It was distilled by David Fitt. Even it was distilled on April 10th, bottled on April 13th.
Yeah, so it's
Thank you, David.
Yeah, thank you, Ross. It's Chapter 6, so it's a bit milder than the Chapter 9 that was in the beer before. So we do have an idea what the taste's going to be. But obviously, it's going to be a bit milder, so it's going to be something that's going to be really interesting to try.
Also, the Chapter 9 was heavily peated. This one is no peat at all.
And it is very single malt, so single malts obviously vary from drink to drink.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always a special appearance when you get a single malt on the show.
Definitely.
Let's try.
Yep.
Certainly. Let's go. Salute. Ooh, that's quite nice. A big burn sensation.
I didn't get the burning.
Didn't get it?
No.
No, that's what. What you?
I got a very, very smooth taste. Might be because I'm used to it, but
yeah, 'cause,
I drink a lot of whiskey, so.
Look, as do I. I've never had this particular whiskey before. It's a bit burning sensation, and then I can see what you mean. It's very smooth.
Yeah.
Maybe this first sip did counteract. Did come. Yeah, I think I took a little too much, a tiny sip. Biggest sip later, there's no burn sensation, but a biggest sip, just really smooth finish. And really, you can feel the warmth.
Yeah.
That's a great whiskey. That's pretty much what we can say.
Very, very subtle taste though as well.
It's very subtle. It's very light. It's something that you could just drink on a nice day. It's not going to overpower any of the drinks the rest of the night. So it's something that you just have a couple of drinks. Got some mates over, got some friends over, got some family over. You have a couple of drinks, I wouldn't try ice cubes. I think the ice cubes.
No, the ice cube would really overpower
it. You put water or anything else of it, it would just overpower it. It's a simple, delicious, refreshing drink.
But let's try it with water. We'll come back, try it with water, and see what water brings out of it. There's our dashes of water.
Yeah, usually when you add a dash of water, it just brings out a little tiny bit of flavour.
Yeah.
A little extra to it.
It just brings up the flavours to the surface, just to the water, just into the water itself.
Yeah, exactly. If you put too much in, they're diluted. That's why we didn't recommend ice cubes or too much water. So we put a tiny splash in just to see if there's any hidden flavours that wasn't in the first review. I think it's just a fantastic whiskey. It's a great whiskey if you want to introduce someone to a whiskey.
Yeah.
So that's a perfect drink. If you've got a friend, you want to introduce someone into a whiskey and not someone who's not fond, not the perfect opening. Usually I'd say something like a Jameson's or an Irish whiskey. I think this might be beating it because it's just got a great flavour.
Yeah, without the negatives that most people say about whiskey, where it burns them or it hurts them too much when they drink it.
Yeah, it's a perfect drink. It's got a nice, refreshing taste. Just a nice palate to it. It does nothing bad about it. It's not the greatest whiskey in the world. Yeah, obviously there's other whiskies that have a lot more flavour and a lot more taste and more depth to them.
Yeah.
But we're not saying that's a bad thing in this case. We're saying it's a perfect drink that you can drink and just enjoy. And I think that's what drinking's about. It's about enjoying it, and I can really enjoy drinking more of that.
What flavours do you get from the water?
I can say, yeah, I see what you mean. The water tastes like quite like a nice sweetness to it.
Yeah, I sort of get like a grainy sugar from it as well. That's what I get.
Yeah, like a little bit. Like, I see what you mean. Like there's a sweetness to it.
Like you've just put sugar around the glass. Not too sweet, but just put a little bit of sugar on the glass.
Yeah, like a tiny bit like brown sugar or something. It's like a nice little sweetness to it, which just makes it really enjoyable.
Definitely.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I think you've said it all.
Well, we've had all of the drinks tonight. We have various and fantastic drinks.
Yeah.
Any notes you want to say on them? Start obviously with the.
Yeah, the St. Peter's, fantastic beer.
Oh, very, very nice.
Yeah.
Rich, strong, powerful. I think what's brilliant about it is that each one has obviously the different drinks like whiskey and infused whiskey and obviously beer, but they're all very different. Like a lot of you try products with different companies and that.
Yeah, they stick to the same things.
Yeah. But this was a really strong, rich drink, which obviously you couldn't drink too much of. You have maybe one or two. We were saying.
Yeah.
And that'd be your go, wouldn't it? And then I'll go into heaven in a glass.
One thing which I would say about the sherry cask, perfect for a hip flask. Go out on a chilly night, have it in a hip flask, just walk down the street, get a little bit cold, just have a little sip even though you're right.
Yeah, but you do say that about every drink in the world, because you do have enough hip flasks.
He hasn't.
Yeah, more hip flasks than hips. Yeah, that is a fantastic drink, and I really want to go to the shop and get some ice cream, because that over ice cream, I want to try it really badly now.
Yeah, so do I.
You tell me. That is honestly, that is sensational. I really recommend. We'll obviously put the link to the website in the description. If you I highly recommend it to buy this and just try it. Really enjoy it. And that's very different to that, because that was really strong and rich and you can only have one of them. That, I could have like 5 bottles of that. Yeah. And I'd be drunk, obviously. But
You'd be a happy drunk.
I'd be a happy drunk. I won't be bloated. I'd be just going, yeah, son, where's the rest?
Yeah.
That's what I'd be doing. I'd be on the website getting more.
Yeah.
And then let's go down to the whiskey, which was this. Well, that was a surprise of the night. This was the delight of the night. Yeah. If that's a thing.
One thing which I'm disappointed in myself is the fact that I didn't get the other 2 chapters, the chapter 8 and the chapter 9, to just to give you the experience of the medium peated and the heavy peated, because they are very different flavours.
Yeah, exactly what I mean, because the chapter 9's in that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I have a rough idea of what that's going to be.
Yeah, you get a lot more smoky flavour.
It's going to be a lot more impactful. What I like about that is that it's a single malt, and as we were saying before, single malts are never the same. You can buy 2 next to each other and one be different to the other. That's the richer than stuff. That's the beauty of a single malt. So it gives an excuse to buy another bottle of that, and then we buy the 7 and the 8 and the 9 and any other numbers. But what's the highest number?
I think 10.
Well,
I'm not sure.
Well, we'll find out. Do some research on that, guys. Yeah, so that was absolutely fantastic. That's one of my new favourite whiskies, because I think it's something that you can just drink and just really enjoy. And a lot of whiskey, sometimes drinking whiskey and drinking sink, does that have pretentiousness about it now? Yeah. Well, so it's got to be it's got to be this, it's got to be that. But that's just an enjoyable drink, and that's what we're here for. And all 3 of these drinks are all something brilliant, all something new. And I think this has been one of the best days and one of the best drinking experiences I think we've ever had. Yeah.
One thing which I will say is, anybody watching, go to the Whisky Distillery. Go on the tour, you will have a great time. I'll put up the link to the actual address down there, see it and go on it, you'll enjoy your life. Well, that's all we have time for.
But once again, three fantastic drinks, highly recommended, eat 3 of them. I want to thank the English Whisky Company for producing just 3 fantastic drinks.
And I really want to thank David Fitt for distilling great whiskey.
Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Check the website out as often as you can. New articles up as soon as we can, new videos as well.
Yeah.
Check our Twitter page for all updates and all reviews that we do. And thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Happy St. George's Day, and thanks for the drinks, Day.